All right, gonna go ahead and do an update on Sofi now. I just want to keep on doing these daily videos to keep myself up to speed with the chart and then bounce some ideas off from you guys as well. If you can leave some comments and let me know what you think. Today, what I saw is we had 1A, B, and now we're still working on C. And my target has been for a while 1150. Today we broke down below 12 for just a minute or two. With the market super strong and this going down below 12, that seemed kind of pretty weak to me. But then it did bounce back and came all the way back to 1260. So what I see now is it looks like it's forming a ending diagonal for the C wave. And if you look, if we just labeled it, we have 1, 2, 3, and then we just finished 4 at the ending of the day. And I believe we're going to come down here and hit 5, which 1150 was my target anyway. I think we're going to hit 1150 here in the next couple of days, and that will be the end of the second wave. So, and as you can see right here, these are doing a three-wave pattern. You have ABC, ABC. I'm sure these are ABC too if you go down to the lower time frames. Let's see. No, that was just a straight drop off. This is ABC though. ABC, ABC. Like, this looks like a pretty classic ending diagonal for me to end the regular flat. So, not really that much changed. Today, I bought some shares yesterday around, I think it was around like 12.15. And pre-market, we were at like 12.35. And I'm swing trading those shares. And so I actually just took profit on them. I didn't make very much at all. But my reasoning was we're going to come down lower. And sure enough, we did. But my buy orders are still not in there yet. I'm still waiting to buy lower. And if I get this wrong and we just, for whatever reason, take off from here, I'm not really worried about it. I still have a ton of shares. I have a lot of long calls for next year. I have some covered calls this week for $13 strike. Not worried about those at all as well. I think I sold all of my shares. I sold all of my shares for covered calls this week. I'm pretty confident we're going to go down to 1150. So it's kind of nice though. If we start this, that will be our last dip going into earnings, in my opinion, because that will take us down there probably by the end of the week, and then we'll only have 2 weeks until earnings. So the options chain is really bearish with all the calls of the 14-15 strike for March, and so I think this makes the most sense as well. They want to keep this down. If they let it rise right now, then it wouldn't make as much sense. So I'm trying to think about it in every way possible. What would make the most sense for market makers to let it rise into earnings, but not get so high where if they beat, it's going to fly to 18 or 20 bucks right away. If they let it go to $15 right now, and it gets over those calls and you have shorts covering, it could go to 18-20 easily. But if they keep it down here at like 1150 and then we start rising slowly to about 13 or 14 maybe going into earnings, maybe even less, maybe 1250, 13, 14, that makes a lot more sense. So I don't know, I just think about it strategically from their perspective as well, by looking at the chart as well through Elliott Wave, to try to get any advantage as possible. And so I kept all my money here. I didn't buy any shares here, and I think we are probably going to approach 1150 in the next couple of days. The options chain has a lot more calls at 1250 than puts, and then the calls and puts at 12 were about even today. So we'll see what happens. I think there's an FOMC meeting tomorrow too. But yeah, we'll see what happens here in the next couple of days. Let me know what you think below. And how are you playing this? Are you selling covered calls here? Are you buying puts? Um, One more thing I'm going to mention too. I bought puts today too. I sold a few of them for a little bit of a profit, and then I rebought those puts around 12:50 today, expecting a dip tomorrow. So let me know what you think. I will get back to you in the next video. I'm trying to do a daily update on all these stocks that are popular and try my best to get them right so I can have a discussion with you guys. So let me know what you think. Like, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next video.